What is up, guitar legends? Sam Wild here. We're looking at Two Step by Ed Sheeran today. There are two parts we need to learn. One is just the chorus strumming, which is very simple, to be honest. So we're going to look at the chorus first, alright, and then I will show you the picking part, which is very tricky, so I'm going to simplify that also for those of you that want to simplify it. Alright, but the chorus first, we're just going to start with the chords before we get into the strumming pattern, right? So start with E minor. If I were you, I would use fingers 2 and 3. You'll see why in a second here. There is a passing chord with G in the bass, so you can bring the third finger up to third fret on the E string to get the G passing chord. Then we're going to go to D. Looks like this. Pause the video if you need to practice any of these shapes, by the way. Then we'll do a passing chord with E minor again. To C, looks like this. Then there'll be a passing chord again, which is G with B in the bass. Back to C again. And then there's a tricky passing chord here, which is E flat diminished 7. Okay, this is going to be the trickiest chord for you guys most likely. So practice going from C to E flat diminished to E minor, because that's going to be the progression here. C, E flat diminished, E minor, and just work on that as slowly as you need to change smoothly between the chords. Okay, so pause the video, practice that if you need to until it feels good, and then we'll get into the strumming. Now the strumming pattern is fairly simple. We're going to do continuous alternating strumming. Down, up, slap, up, down, up. So if I slow this down, down, up, slap, up, down, up, slap, up, down. The slap sound is still a downstroke, but you're going to bring the hand into the strings as you do the down strum, so you get this nice kind of slap sound. It's very subtle. You're only just touching the strings here. You're not really pushing it in. You're just gonna bring the hand in to the strings as you hit. All right, but the rest is just open strumming. Down, up, slap, up, down, up, slap, up. Practice on E minor if you want to. And at full speed, 1, 2, 3, 4, we have. So try and keep everything nice and loose and relaxed, because it's fairly fast here. Try not to tense up. It's mainly in the wrist, a little bit of forearm movement, right? So in terms of the progression here, we're going to do E minor, G. Now we change chord on the slap, which is a little bit awkward, so don't worry too much. You don't have to do the slap if you don't want to. You can just do a downstroke. You can just play it like this. Try to at least emphasize that beat though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. Or with the slap. For those of you that want to take your playing to the next level, make sure you sign up to my premium membership website. You'll gain access to all my backing tracks, all of my lessons, and I'll teach you how to improvise, solo, and play advanced chords. Enjoy the rest of your lesson, guys. So we have the G shape only for one beat. Like that. Then we change to D. So E minor, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. So each of these passing chords is just for one beat and the other chords are for 3 beats, right? Now you can change a little bit earlier for that difficult shape. So start changing. You can still kind of strum the string. You just get scratchy sounds in between the change, which gives you time to change to that difficult shape. Okay, so we're going to do the chord progression twice, and then we're also going to do it once more, but there's a little cut out of the music. Okay, so on this third time I'm on about here, so we have 3 times total, but on the third time we're going to miss out the first beat on E minor. Okay, so we get to E flat diminished at the second time round. Then we go 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. So you just miss out one beat. You can bring the hand into the strings just to really cut that off, like so. Okay, so just watch out for that. That's the third time round in the chorus. We just miss a beat, cut it off, and then come back in with the full rhythm. Alright, that's the chorus part covered. That's a small part of the song, really. We have chorus 1 and chorus 2. But we want to play this riff for most of the song. It's very tricky, because it's so fast. It's hard. But once you get it, you get it. Now I'm going to show you how to play the actual part first, and then for those of you that are struggling with it, I will show you a simplified version, a few different ways of playing this, okay? But for the main version, have a look at this tab here. We're going to start. You'll notice we have an A string note, which is going to be kind of the bass note. Then we have a D string note, and we have a B string note. For every single shape. Okay, the first shape is for E minor. So first finger, fret 7 on the A string. Third finger, fret 9 on the D string. And then on B string, we have middle finger in between on fret 8, right? Now, if you put the palm of your hand here against those kind of bassy notes, you get this nice sound. Instead of, you have, okay, and then have your middle finger on the B string to pluck. So we're going to do pick, pick, pluck, pick, pick, pluck. Now if you want to, you can actually pick all the notes. And you could pick up on the B string, you pick down on the bass notes. You can do that if that's easier for you, fine. I quite like plucking just because you get more of a pluck sound. You can kind of control the dynamics a bit more, and also it means you don't have to move the hand as much, right? But it might confuse some of you, so again, you can pick or you can pluck that B string. All right, now the pattern, we're going to do pick, pick, pluck, pick, pick, pluck to begin with. Okay, just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, but then we're going to just do bass note twice there, those 2 notes, just kind of in the middle there, and then we'll do another set of 3. Okay, so set of 3, then a set of 2, and then another set of 3, like so. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's a little confusing because of that set of 2 in there kind of confuses things. And again, just like the chorus, you have one beat on a different chord. So we slide up to fret 10, and we get that kind of G major shape here. Again, you have first and third finger 2 frets apart. All we've done is we've moved from the 7th fret to the 10th fret, right? Third's on 12th. Now, because it's major instead of minor, we're going to have to use the pinky here on the 12th fret. It needs to be in line with the 3rd finger. Okay. So the whole pattern now, like so. Dun, 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 dun. Right, so just work on that as long as you need to work on it. Now, the simplified version, before we get into the other chord shapes, if you want, you can put the pick down and you can finger pick using fingers or thumb finger 1 and finger 2, right? So thumb is on the A string, index finger on the D string, middle finger on the B string. And you can also rest your pinky on the guitar body just as an anchor point so you don't get lost. And we do the same thing. It still works. It doesn't sound quite as good, in my opinion. Well, it just sounds different. Alright, it's not that it's worse. The other thing you can do if you're really struggling to play fast enough, you can just play. You know, do anything, as long as you use these shapes, it's still going to work. Now back to the main riff, the main way of playing this. You see we have the shapes from fret 7 to fret 10, which we've already learned. Then we're going to go to D major, so fret 5, and again stack the fingers. Middle finger is not down here, it's the pinky is down on fret 7. Then we have a passing chord of E minor. Then we go down to C, and the passing chord this time is going to be B minor. Even though it's G with B in the bass, in the chorus, here we can hear B minor kind of shape here. Alright, or a G major 7. I don't know how you want to think of this. Right, then we have C again. Passing chord next time is going to be E flat diminished. So you can see here we have 1 fret gap instead of the 2 fret gap, which is going to give you that E flat diminished shape. So altogether we have. And it just goes round and round. Now practice this as slow as you need to. You can do it this pace. This pace is fine to begin with. And you can slowly increase the speed. Now, in terms of the structure of the song, once you've got this riff down, guys, you're going to do it once for the intro, then you do it twice for the first verse, and then twice for the pre-chorus. But we're going to stop the riff early when we get to the final pre-chorus, just before the chorus. You will hear that it stops on the C major, so we go. So you hear, we don't have E flat diminished, we just do C, B, C, and we just stop a little bit early, right? So we do the set of 2 and then we stop. Now once we play the chorus, we will do this riff again for verse 2. But watch out, the very first time we go around the chord, we're going to have that stop again on the C chord. So same thing as I just showed you, really. We're as normal. Then here. So again, you do the set of 2, stop. But this time, we can strum that E flat diminished 7 as well, and continue with the verse. So that's quite a cool thing that happens in verse 1, just the first time around the chords. Alright, then we go around the riff again, then we have another pre-chorus. Now careful here, the second pre-chorus, we only play the riff once through, whereas the first pre-chorus, we actually went around the riff twice. Okay, and once again, we have that stop on the C chord. Before we come into the second chorus, right? Then to finish the whole song, we're going to have the riff one more time, and we actually we play the whole riff, so we even get to the E flat diminished, and then the song just ends there. All done. It finishes right at the end of the riff. Alright, that is all of the parts, guys, so honestly just take your time with this. The play along's coming up now. You can slow down the video, don't forget. Just click the little cog icon in your YouTube settings. You can put it to 0.75 speed or even slower if you need to. If you want to play along with me whilst you're practicing this riff, really try and play the riff slowly a bunch of times until it's kind of in your muscle memory, and then you can start to get a little bit quicker. If you found this lesson helpful in any way, guys, please give it a thumbs up, a like, and make sure you subscribe too, and hit the notification bell icon. Alright, good luck with the play along. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. 1, 2, 3, 4.